The Wolverine Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner.
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines.
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Grove City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Grove City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
And we are live in the Grove City College Arena. Ryan Briggs with you on the Wolverine Sports Network. Hope you're having a great Wednesday afternoon, a matinee, if you will. Grove City hosting Alma in non-conference action. We will have the Steve Lammy Show coming up in a few minutes. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll visit with the head coach of the Wolverines as we get you set. 3 p.m. tip-off here, Grove City and Alma, right here on the home of the Wolverines, the Wolverine Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird, too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
This afternoon on the Wolverine Sports Network, the Grove City College men's basketball team puts a bow on the first semester of the 2024-25 season as Grove City hosts Alma in non-conference action. Tip-off And we are here on the Wolverine Sports Network. We are having a little bit of an issue getting the Steve Lammy show to play here. Hopefully that is not a precursor of things to go. Let's go to Plan C here. This afternoon on the Wolverine Sports Network, the Grove City College men's basketball team puts a bow on the first semester of the 2024-25 season as Grove City hosts Alma in non-conference action. Tip-off coming up at 3 p.m. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here, along with Grove City College head men's basketball coach Steve Lammy. Coach, it's been a little while since we've done this, but
yes,
Wolverines now 6-3. Great to have you here.
Great to be here, Professor.
The Wolverines improved to 6-3 overall and 4-1 in the President's Athletic Conference a week and a half ago on December 7th at Chatham. A come-from-behind 72-62 win. The Wolverines shooting 75%, 21 of 28 from the floor in the second half. Grove City down by 12 on 3 occasions in the first half. And, Coach, certainly has to be, if not the win of the year, certainly one of the best performances and certainly one of the best halves of basketball by Grove City that afternoon.
Oh, yeah, that was our best win of the year, no question about it. The first half, we just could not put the ball in the ocean, but our defense was really good. So going down, I think we were down 12, like you said, a couple times in that first half, but it never got out of hand, not because we could put the ball in the basket, but because our defense was really solid. And then the last 2 possessions, we were able to score, go down 8. And so, there was light, at the end of the tunnel maybe. Never thought that we would shoot 70%, but in the second half. But we were really moving the ball well. And when you move the ball and you get open looks, and then suddenly it becomes, everyone gets confidence. You make the first couple baskets and you think, oh, okay, yeah. The basket isn't like, so small. It's really big. And so it was just collective, a collective confidence boost, those first couple scores. And then we just kept rolling.
And the Wolverines going to 4-1 in the PAC, handing Chatham its first conference loss. Since then, the Wolverines have not played because of final exams and so forth. What have been some points of emphasis? Obviously, I'm sure there have been practices and workouts, but maybe you haven't had everybody there all the time the last few days.
That's true. The practices that we have over finals are they're voluntary, but everyone's showing up, which is great. And honestly, it's a great, I would say, a study break. Like, there's only so much studying you can do. And if you're not going to study, you're going to play video games, or you're going to sleep, or whatever. So why not come into the gym and for 1 hour really practice hard? And that's what we did. And all we did was fundamental play. It was just, going back to basics, getting a lot of shots up, keeping their condition. And so with this game, I don't know if our timing will be great, but at least in terms of the skills, we should be right there, as we were 10 days ago after the Chatham game.
And of course, you mentioned with the skill work and so forth, it's kind of like in football when they have the open week, sort of a back to basics. Mm-hmm. Maybe not a training camp per se, but if somebody's been struggling with something or footwork, whatever it is,
yes.
Now you have time to take a couple days to address it because you haven't had an immediate opponent.
Yeah, that's right. And we're able to give everybody, because it's just a 1 hour practice, we have maybe 8 to 10 guys there. We can give everyone really our undivided attention. Sometimes when we practice 2 hours and we're preparing for a game in 2 days, some of those guys that are not getting much time, we are not able to kind of focus in on. So we were able to do that. And also, we put in a couple quick hitters in our offense that we thought could be we would need this game, and also in the second semester. And so we had the time to do it, so we did that as well. So back to basics, but also putting in some new wrinkles.
And with a mostly veteran team, certainly there are some young guys, but also with a large senior class, juniors who have played as well. I'm sure that you're able to maybe do a little bit more in terms of quick hitters, expanding the offense as opposed to being kind of at a 101 level.
Yeah. The offense that we run, there are about 5 different levels that you can play at. And level 1 being the simplest, those are things that we expect the freshmen to get. But by the time you're a senior, you can really go to level 5 on it. But if we're going to play a freshman and a senior at the same time, you can play. You just have fewer options if you're a level 1 player compared to a level 5 player. So it allows us to play seamless no matter who's playing. But the more seniors or the more veteran players you get, the deeper you can go into the offense. And what I mean by that is you have more options to work with, and so you're harder to guard.
One guy who is a veteran, certainly, and has done a lot for the Wolverines, Chase Yarborough.
Yeah.
Scored 20 of his 26 points in the second half at Chatham. Now 990 points for Chase. 10 points away from the 1,000 mark.
Okay.
He would be the 32nd man to reach that. Obviously the points are significant.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scoreboard says. That determines the W and the L. But to have a guy like that who, and had a tough night the game before against W&J. He was injured. W&J's, playing pretty well too, having knocked off ranked Carnegie Mellon yesterday afternoon. But he and the team generally had a rough outing in that Wednesday night. And then for him individually and the group to bounce back says a lot about him, his leadership, and the collective of this group.
Yeah, a little background with Chase. He was cut from his high school team as a sophomore. Okay, so that and now he's going to get 1,000 points at some point during the season. It just shows you how far he's come. But that just doesn't come through like osmosis or genetics. It's, all right, I got cut. I better really work at it. And he did. To the point where his senior year, he started in the high school, at his high school.
At Warwick, a big school, too.
Yeah.
This is a large school out in the Lancaster area.
Yep, and great basketball out there because I used to coach against them when I was a high school coach back in the day. And so now he's a self-made player. And so to get 1,000 points and then doing it within the offense, it's not as if he takes bad shots. He's a captain. So I'm just really pleased with how far he's come, how he's developed. And, our best players are our hardest workers. Why is Chase Yarborough one of our best players? Because he works really hard. It's just cause and effect.
And he right now is the team's leading scorer, averaging 16.7 points per game. Shooting, Chase is shooting 52% from the field.
Yeah, and that's great because he's not just taking layups. He's taking three-point shots. He's taking mid-range shots. So, and he's like one of those third-level scorers. You can score, and he's one of our best post players. Can score mid-range, and then, he developed his three-point shot over the last couple of years.
Another senior who is from out in that same neck of the woods, and maybe he has not put up a ton of points, but a recent addition to the starting lineup, Jackson Wayforth. Again, another guy whose story is a very interesting one.
Yes.
But it seems like him plugging into the lineup and just the way that the rotation has worked off of that, it just seems like he has been the right guy at the right time, and he's doing everything you want and then some from that power forward spot.
Yeah, if you look at Jackson's statistics, you're not going to be very impressed. But it doesn't matter because he does everything right. Like he's going to sprint, and he's on the floor for 30 seconds. He's a 30-second guy, and then we take him off for a while. Then he goes in for 30 seconds. But those 30 seconds, he could be one of the best players on the floor, and he's going to block out every time. He's going to run the floor every time. He's going to set a great screen every time. Like all those little nuances of their offense and defense, he can do. Like he's not a great scorer, although I'll give him a lot of credit. He's worked on his shots so that if you leave him open, he's going to make it. He couldn't do that even last year. So another kid that just put in a lot of time over the off season, and it's paying dividends. He's an energy guy. That's a coachism. I get it, but that's why he's starting. He's okay. The military would say he's a force multiplier. There you go.
There we go.
He's
All
a
right.
force multiplier.
The Wolverines, they will look to multiply force this afternoon, taking on Alma. It is the second all-time meeting. The teams met back in early 1981 out in Delaware, Ohio. We will talk about that matchup. Some guys that Coach Lammy played with were on that team in a winning overtime effort, what will be now 44 years ago. We'll talk briefly about that. We'll also talk more about the 2024-2025 Alma Scots. They have not played since November 30th, so certainly a little bit of a mystery coming into the Grove City College Arena today. We'll have more of the Steve Lammy Show after these important messages on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Welcome back to the Steve Lammy Show here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Ryan Briggs here with Grove City College head men's basketball coach Steve Lammy. Grove City hosting Alma at 3 o'clock today. Non-conference game. Alma making its first ever trip to the Grove City College Arena. First time since 2001 that a Michigan school has been in the Grove City College Arena.
That's
Adrian came to town and played in, we had a holiday tournament that year with William Patterson, Penn State Altoona, and of course the Wolverines winning that one. Grove City did not play Adrian, did play Alma back in 1981. We'll talk about that here in the latter portion of this segment. But Coach, Alma coming in kind of an unknown in terms of, they've had a lot of different guys in and out of the starting lineup and the rotation. They've not played since November 30th. I'm sure that the head coach Mike Fitzpatrick and his staff and the team, they're looking at this as sort of as a reset after a tough start to the season.
Yeah, we've watched every game, but they've had so much time off. They may be retooling or doing something different. And what we told our guys is that in our early games, we've probably seen everything. We've seen 2-3 zones, 3-2 zones, 1-3-1. We've seen presses, soft presses, hard presses. So everyone plays our flex offense differently. Some switch, some play it straight, some triple switch, blah, blah, blah. And so we're just telling them, just be prepared for anything, and we'll make the adjustments if necessary.
Are they comparable to anybody that the Wolverines have played so far?
Yes, they're comparable to Chatham, who we played in our last game. They run the same offense out of some different sets. I think they're a little bit bigger than Chatham. And I don't know if they're deeper or not. They go deeper, and maybe that's just because Coach Fitzpatrick is just trying to find, he's trying to settle in on a starting 5 and some backups. And we're kind of the same way. We've over the first several games, we've changed our lineup several times in response to what we think the opponent's going to do.
I mean, today it almost seems like hockey. Although you have to have can't have the starters in 10 minutes. You can't wait for their line to go out there. So,
right.
But so this game playing Alma. Of course, Alma is in the state of Michigan. For our listeners and viewers wondering, it's north of Lansing, west of Saginaw. Not quite dead center in the state, but certainly towards the central part of Michigan. How did this game come about? Because obviously it's a school we have not played very often. Just one previous meeting, that was at a tournament at Ohio Wesleyan back in 1981. How did this come together?
Well, we were looking for a game right after our finals because we knew that we had a long layoff until December 30th when we were going to play Allegheny. So lo and behold, they're looking for a game after their finals, and they were actually looking for 2 games. And they had scheduled Westminster, and then they reached out to us because we're so close to Westminster. And it just fit perfectly. So that's why both teams, both clubs, just looking for games at a difficult time because everyone has finals roughly within these next 2 weeks, and you're just trying to keep a rhythm to your season rather than having a significant layoff where you can lose a lot of the momentum and timing and rhythm and even conditioning that you've built up over the first month of the season.
And in a case like this, too, it's a chance to play a different opponent, maybe different style.
Yeah.
And same for Alma, who will start Michigan Intercollegiate Athletic Association play in early January. They get to, playing, obviously, we know playing Grove City, running the flex, the different things defensively. Certainly a different opponent. What Westminster does will be different maybe than some teams. It seems like there are long-term benefits, too, in terms of just playing somebody different.
Yeah, there is. And for us, I mean, the timing of the game is really important. But also, I think it does add flavor. Like, we have 20 league games, all right? And you see the same old in a way. Now, maybe that is good for preparation, but I think the guys, anytime you go to a tournament or play a non-league game, what's on the line? Well, maybe you're winning record or a losing record, or maybe it's an opportunity to be in the NCAAs, or maybe it's bragging rights, between regions. So it's just it's fun because it's interesting. We haven't played them since I was a senior in high school. Okay, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, and that last game was January 3rd, 1981, an 82-77 overtime win for the Wolverines at Ohio Wesleyan at the Frank Shannon Invitational in Delaware, Ohio. Bob Crow, who's in the Grove City Hall of Fame, 26 points that night. He was the tournament MVP on the team that was in the consolation game, which and you played with him. You obviously you know what a great player he was.
Yeah, I was Bob's teammate for 2 years. I like to say that I made him the player that he was because I was cannon fodder for 2 years. I had to play defense against him. But an awesome player, even better human being, and is still involved with our program. And then Dan Tilton, he was the senior captain my freshman year. And he was the starting point guard. I was like the third string point guard. Maybe I was fourth string. I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Before you became a shooting guard that didn't shoot?
That's right. That's right. But Dan, well, he's one of those guys that, if you know anything about our program over the long haul, you could say that he's one of the best point guards that has ever worn the uniform here.
He had 19 in that game. Then Mark Smith, also in the Hall of Fame.
Mark Smith, yeah.
Mark
Smith, number one.
The first Mark Smith, yes. They had Mark Smith, who was co-captain of our 07 title team. Yeah. The original Mark Smith from Butler. He scored 16 in that win. Also, he also a teammate of yours. I'm sure it's fun for you to see some of those names.
Oh yeah, I can remember my first open gym here at Grove City College in September of 1981, and it was in the carpet in the intramural room, and I had to cover this kid named Mark Smith, and well, I tried to cover him, but. In one of those early possessions, I knew he dunked on me. And it was like, well, welcome to college basketball, freshman. But we had great, think about it, those were 2 bookend forwards. Both guys are in our Hall of Fame. And, man, were we good, again, I was cannon fodder for him too. So
they, of course, helped Grove City to the NCAA title or the NCAA tournament, in 1983, and that team which has had the wins single season wins record as well.
Yes,
and just one of the all-time great teams, and those guys helped Grove City to a win over Alma. Will be 44 years ago next month. Coach, what do the current Wolverines have to do today to get a win and close the first semester at 7-3?
Yeah, we have to talk, first of all, really be communicative because of the different types of sets that they run. They run the Princeton offense out of a horns action, which...
A lot of high double screens and stuff?
Yeah, and a lot of movement. And so we don't want to get lost in our switching man-to-man, and we could if we don't talk. So talking is number one. Number two is running. We got to run and sprint the floor. We do go deep, and so we need to utilize that and hopefully tire them out. And we also know that we have to be great at blocking out and physically blocking out because they are tall. They do take a lot of outside shots, and so long rebounds. We cannot get lazy there. So it's like talk, run, and hit people defensively with great blocking out. We have to be good on the boards tonight.
Coach, always a pleasure. Best of luck today. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all of that. We will do this again after Christmas. The Wolverines will be back home on the 30th for a Monday matinee noon tip with Allegheny.
Mm-hmm.
So we will reconvene sometime between Christmas Day and tip-off
Sounds
for
good.
the Steve Lammy Show. But, Coach, thanks a lot. Best of luck today.
Thanks, Professor.
That is Grove City College head men's basketball coach Steve Lammy. When we come back, the starting lineups and the tip-off. It's Grove City and Alma coming up next on the home of the Wolverines.
It's 4 a.m., Monday, and you're literally sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. Man, that's love. And if you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. To make sure your child's in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And we are back here in the Grove City College Arena getting you set for tip-off. Grove City and Alma, the starting lineups in this one. Starting lineups, first for Alma, and Alma changing up things a little bit. They've had the long break, as we said, and they will line them up this way. The guards are Josh Bradley, 6'1" freshman from Saginaw, Michigan. Bradley averaging 7 points per game. Start number 3 for him. Donovan Collins, 6-foot sophomore from Plainfield, Illinois. Collins leads the team in scoring, averaging 9.6 per game. Paul Gaddy, 6'3", senior from Alma, Michigan, hometown guy. Gaddy making start number 5. He's averaging 6.5 per game. Up front, Luciano Garazzi making his first start of the season, 6'7" sophomore from Lansing. Garazzi averaging 1 point per game. And in the middle, it's Corbin Heitzman, 6'7" sophomore from Haley, Idaho. Heitzman will make start number 7. He's averaging 5.5 points per game. Bradley, Collins, Heitzman, Gaddy, and Garazzi for Alma. Grove City, the guards are Kyle Randall, 6-foot junior from Willowick, Ohio. Randall averaging 6.3 points per game. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Chase Yarbrough, 6'2" senior from Warwick, averaging 16.7 per game. Up front, Jackson Wayforth, 6'6" senior from Lancaster, making start number 3. He'll be joined up front by Mike Christensen, 6'5" junior from Oakton, Virginia. And in the middle, Isaac Cherry, 6'6" sophomore from Nordonia. We'll come back with the opening tip here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
more playgrounds.
Free movies.
That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at goredforwomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
And we are ready to tee it up here in the Grove City College Arena. Game number 10 for Grove City, game number 8 for Alma. Grove City in the home whites, red numbers and letters, red trim. Alma in the black, white numerals and lettering, burgundy and white trim for the visitors from Michigan. Michael Griffith puts the ball up in the air. Heitzman jumping up for Alma. Cherry for Grove City. We're underway. Wolverines win the tip. And we're underway. Alma first game since November 30th. Grove City last game was on the 7th. We'll see if either team has any rust. Christensen, 15-footer, right of the lane, short, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Josh Bradley. So Alma gets a stop to begin today's game. And now here come the Scots moving right to left. The entry inside by Heitzman batted out of there. And Alma will keep it. 20 to shoot. Bradley running the point. Bradley, third start of the season, fourth appearance. Down the lane, up with the right hand, and good for Josh Bradley. and it's 2-0 Alma. Full court pressure from Alma. Wolverines bring it ahead. Wolverines at times have struggled this year against pressure. Certainly turnovers, a number to keep an eye on today. Christensen between the circles, finds Cherry. Cherry rips through, driving in on Garazi. Takes it all the way. Layup is good with the left hand. Isaac Cherry ties the game at 2. Minute 10 gone by here at the Grove City College Arena. Caleb Howler at the table for Grove City. He'll be in on the next dead ball. Donovan Collins, leading scorer for Alma. Top of the key, averaging just a shade under 10 per game. Both teams will play a lot of guys today. Left wing Gaddy with it. 3 on the way, good for Paul Gaddy from way downtown, and Alma back on top, 5-2. Gaddy knocking down the 3 is 6th of the season. He's 4th on the team in that category, Collins leads the way with 12. Cherry finding Yarbrough, posting up. Of course, Yarbrough, 990 career points. Yarbrough, 10-footer, right of the lane, short, no good. Rebound yanked down by Gaddy. Here comes Alma with 18:05 to go in the first half. 5-2, Scots with the lead. Right wing 3, long from Collins, no good. Rebound, Cherry grabs it, tiptoeing the baseline. Outlet head to Christensen. Christensen from the left wing into the paint and lost it out of bounds, but it will stay Grove City basketball. Christensen may have had an extra step in there. Wayforth out, and in for the first time, Caleb Howler. Caleb Howler, 6'4" sophomore from Delaware, Ohio. Shot clock at 25. Randall into Christensen, left corner Yarbrough. Alma in the matchup zone. Randall, right wing 3, rims out, no good, but Howler with the rebound. Shot clock goes back to 20 on the offensive rebound. Now Alma will go man. High post Howler with it. Howler a ball fake, drives in, lefty layup, up, no good. Rebound, grabbed it by Garazi for Alma. Into the forecourt with it, Bradley. Bradley all the way, righty layup is good. Josh Bradley, coast to coast. 7-2, good start for Alma. Randall into the forecourt with it. Christensen right of the lane on the block, posting up, pivots, swings it around right wing. Howler's open, 3 on the way, got it. Caleb Howler, nothing but net, and the Wolverines are back within 2. 7-5 as Howler hits his second 3 of the season. Line change up coming for Grove City, 5 men at the table. Right wing, Bradley, shot no good off the side of the backboard. Rebound, Kyle Randall. Wolverines bring it ahead, Randall for Howler. Howler, right of the lane for the trailer. Christensen streaking to the basket. Layup is good, and we're tied at 7. Third different Wolverine into the scoring column. Mike Christensen, the big guy out of Virginia. 3.5 minutes gone by, 7-7. Bradley right wing with it. Josh Bradley moves it back out to Garazi. 11 to shoot, working against the man-to-man. Lob right side of lane, Garazi working on Randall. Shot up, glass, rim and good for Luciano Garazi. Had the size mismatch inside on Randall. And Alma back on top, 9-7. Cherry top of the key with it. Kick it over to Howler on the right side. Howler rips through, working on Bradley. Howler in the paint, finds Cherry on the left block. Cherry reverse slip, up and good. Cherry's second field goal, and we're again tied this time 9-all. Oh, neither team showing a whole lot of rust here in the early going. 15:40 to go first half. Bullet left wing from Collins. Finds Garazi. Now Garazi in some trouble. Pivots, works it near block. Heitzman posting up on Yarbrough. Corbin Heitzman spins left, up with the right hand. Glass and good. Nice low post maneuver from Corbin Heitzman. And again, Alma back on top, 11-9. Yarbrough in the forecourt to Randall. Finds Cherry, top of the circle. Cherry drives in. Cherry with the right hand. Rims out, no good. A little bit too much mustard on it. And the rebound yanked down by Heitzman of Alma. Collins with it. Finds Bradley between the circles. Bradley between the legs with the dribble. Working left side on Howler. Bradley across the lane, no look pass to Gaddy. Gaddy cut off in the lane. Now steps through, scoop with the left hand, up and good. Paul Gaddy, a nice move. His first 2-pointer of the game, 5 for Gaddy. and it's 13-9 Alma. Top of the circle, Caleb Howler with it inside for Yarborough. Turnaround jumper in the lane. On the way, got it. Chase Yarborough's first points of the afternoon, 9:92 for the lefty, and it's 13-11. For the first time today, Grove City into the 2-3 zone. Alma setting up, looks like maybe trying a 1-3-1 zone offense. Left wing 3, good. Donovan Collins let that one fly, and he buries it for his first points of the afternoon. 16-11, matching the largest lead of the early going. Yarborough, top of the circle, good again. Yarborough, a long 2. Grove City answers, cutting the lead back to 3. Both teams shooting pretty well in the early going. Wolverines stay in the 2-3. Yarborough and Randall up top. Wolverines extending it a little bit. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Alma. And we'll take it as well, a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. Come back after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Timeout on the floor taken by Alma. We do not have media timeouts today, so each team gets 4 fulls and 2 30s. Grove City a new 5 in there, and the Wolverines stay in the 2-3 zone. Right corner all in there for the first time is Preston Malpass for Alma. His 3 long, and Jonah Bach with the rebound. Jonah Bach, Anderson Skelton, Drew Collins, Austin Johncore, and John Ward, the new 5 for Grove City. Noah Cutler also in for Alma for the first time, along with Aiden Judson. Johncore drives baseline. Righty layup is good for the big boy from Avonworth. Austin Johncore cuts the lead to 1. It's 16-15. 2-3 again by the Wolverines. Gaddy on the left wing, a very active 2-3. Pass tipped out of bounds by Bach, and it will stay Alma basketball. John Ward out. Russ Gump in for the first time, 6'6" senior from Bloomsburg. And it'll be Josh Elliott in for the Scots. Elliott is a 6'3" sophomore, junior. He's from Freeland, Michigan. High post with it is Judson. Judson steps through a double team, muscles it up, and he is fouled at the 12:54 mark. We'll have our first free throws of the afternoon. First foul of the day, and it goes on Drew Collins, the sophomore from Washington Trinity. And we'll put Aiden Judson on the line to shoot 2. Judson 2 of 3 at the line this year. First one is long for Judson. So it remains 16-15 with 12:54 to go first half. Second one long also. And the rebound grab by Austin Johncore. Wolverines a chance to retake the lead. Johncore top of the circle with it. Finds Gump. Gump working right wing for Skelton. Skelton on the baseline. 15-foot fadeaway long, no good. And there for the rebound is Preston Malpass, the 6'7" freshman who checked in during the timeout. Malpass out of East Jordan, Michigan. Left of the lane with it is Cutler. Cutler leads the team in assists, averaging 2.5 per night. He has it on the near wing. It's Grove City back to the man-to-man. Cutler threw it into the right corner, and they work it back to Collins. Long 3 from the right wing, long no. Austin Johncore snags the rebound for the Wolverines. Bach brings it ahead with 12:10 to go first half. Johncore slings it to Gump in the foul circle. Off to Jonah Bach. Bach's been in a little bit of a scoring slump as of late. Collins 3 long, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Malpass, and the Wolverines keep possession. Wayforth, Cherry, Yarborough in. Gump, Johncore, and Bach out. Collins checks out on the Alma side as we get our first look at Rain Rodich. freshman from Thornville, Ohio. Yarbrough to inbound. Finds Collins, now right corner to Skelton. Shot clock at 16. Of course, it reset to 20 on the offensive rebound. Right corner, Skelton, 3 on the way, long, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Alma as Cherry battled inside. He couldn't bring it in. It will be Scott's basketball. 16-15 is our score. Grove City is 7 of 15 so far today. Alma, 7 of 11. And we have not yet had a turnover. Cutler left the lane, Cutler up the left hand, and good. Cutler turned the corner, gets the lefty layup to go. His first points lead back to 3 at 18-15. Christensen in the forecourt with it. Moves it right wing to Yarbrough. Cherry in the foul circle. Cherry rips through, posting up. Cherry lost it, and we're going to have a foul called, so that'll be the first turnover of the game as well. Cherry lost it, and then it's called for the foul. It's Isaac's first, team second. Caleb Howler, Kyle Randall in, Skelton and Wayforth out for Grove City with 11:20 to go in the first half. Wolverines will set up the 2-3 zone again. Cutler running the point. Finds Rodic, and now left wing to Elliott. Elliott about a 25-footer. It's long, doesn't go. Cutler able to grab the rebound and then lost it. He was out of bounds anyway, so it will be Grove City basketball. But Noah Cutler coming in, the freshman. He's certainly given this team a shot in the arm. He's a freshman out of Fort Myers, Florida. I have to wonder how he'll handle Michigan winter. Christensen down the lane. No look pass to Cherry. Cherry cut off. Pumps again. Up with the left hand. No. Rebound grabbed by Randall in the lane. 8-foot floater. It's short. Christensen rips away the rebound. Wolverines to get a third crack at it. Yarbrough pulls it out. 15 to shoot. Right wing Haller for cutting Yarbrough, and a foul inside as Judson got a pretty good piece of Chase Yarbrough. Judson's first, team first. That'll bring John Ward back in for Grove City. Haller out with 10:42 to go in the half. Yarbrough to trigger. Goes far corner, Randall. Kyle Randall, 3. Off the mark, no good. And Rodic flies in for the rebound for Alma. Scots bring it ahead. Rodic in the lane, pivots, goes right, goes left. He's in some trouble. Able to get out of the lane before the 3 count, and Alma resets against now Grove City's man-to-man. The switching man-to-man. Cutler lost his balance, lost the ball, able to retrieve it. 11 to shoot. Judson right of the lane, up with the right hand, doesn't go, gets his own rebound, and he was clobbered by Cherry. Cherry fortunate to not be called for a second foul. It will be Alma basketball, 19 on the shot clock. Baseline inbound comes out to Judson. Back to Cutler, working on Christensen after a switch. Cutler into the lane, up with the left hand. Threw up a prayer, it was unanswered. Christensen the rebound. Christensen into the forecourt, left wing to Randall. Wolverines will set up the offense. Reversal right side, Yarbrough. Down low, Randall flashes open on the block. Turnaround jumper, no. And the rebound picked off by Malpass. It's a shot Kyle Randall makes 19 times out of 20. That time it didn't go, however. Rodic into the lane and back up top for Judson. Shot put up, it is long, no good. Wolverines grab the defensive rebound. 9.5 minutes to go, first half. Ward at top of the key, finds Cherry. Cherry a ball fake, Christensen right of the lane. Up with the right hand, high off the glass and good for Mike Christensen. 4 for Mike Christensen. The Wolverines are back within a point at 18-17. Wolverines go to the zone again, the 2-3. Elliott up top to Rodic. Give it off to Cutler. Cutler against Randall. Move it up top, intercepted. Yarbrough the steal. Yarbrough into the forecourt to the line to lane. Chase goes all the way, and he'll be fouled. And Chase Yarbrough has a chance to give the Wolverines the lead with 9 minutes to go in the half. The foul goes on Judson, his second, team second. And Chase Yarbrough will toe the line to the right, shooting a pair. Chase, 31 of 38 at the line this year. That's 82%. Overall, as a team, Grove City, 74%. Alma, 64%. Yarbrough's first one, good. Yarbrough, 5. 995 in his career. Ward out, Russ Gump back in. Josh Bradley returns for Alma. We see Jeremy Rosario for the first time today. Heitzman back in as well. Chase Yarborough goes 2 for 2. And the Wolverines are back on top, 19-18. Yarborough will get a breather. Jonah Bach back in. Alma with Bradley. Rodich. We see Rosario in for the first time. Heitzman, who started, is back in. And Logan St. Martin, 6'6 sophomore, rounding out the lineup. Rosario, left corner 3, no good by the lefty. Mike Christensen, the rebound. 19-18, Grove City on top. The score graphic is not correct. It's 19-18, Grove City. Cherry to Randall. Finds Gump left of the lane. Gump drives baseline. Gump underneath. Up with the shot. Blocked from behind by Heitzman. And Corbin Heitzman with the rebound. Into the forecourt comes Bradley. Bradley in on Cherry. Fadeaway shot, no. A lot of contact. Rebound grab by Christensen. Cherry and Bradley both hit the deck like dominoes. Back the other way comes Randall. Right of the lane. High off the glass and good. Kyle Randall's first points of the afternoon. And the Wolverines are up 3, 21-18. Right wing, Rosario. They go the high-low. St. Martin onto the baseline for Heitzman. Kick it right side. 3, Rosario, good. Jeremy Rosario looked good when it left his hand, and Rosario knots the game at 21. 7:40 to go in the half. Fun first half of basketball here. Pretty good way to spend a Wednesday afternoon. Gump, right wing with it. Gump moves it off to Cherry. Christensen near side of the lane, posting up on Heitzman. Christensen steps through up with the left hand, too strong, no good. Heitzman, the 6'7 sophomore, with the rebound. Alma looking to retake the lead. Rodich around Bach all the way to the lane. Layup is good. Rain Rodich able to get to the basket. First points of the day for the rookie, Rodich, 23-21. Gump, right wing, Cherry, back to Gump. Christensen spins around Rosario. Christensen to the lane, up with the left hand and good. Mike Christensen with a half dozen, and another tie, this time at 23. 6:45 to go in the half. Top of the key, Bradley with it. Left or right wing, to Heitzman. Back in the right corner, Bradley. Grove City in the 2-3, Bach and Randall up top. Cherry anchoring the back line. On to Rosario on the baseline. Shot blocked by Cherry. Rebound snagged by Randall. Isaac Cherry making his presence known. Like a volleyball spike on that block. Guess you could give Randall a dig, perhaps. Of course, Grove City men's volleyball team, they'll be launching at the varsity level in a month. Christensen drives right baseline, cut off by St. Martin. Out to Randall, 10 to shoot. Christensen on St. Martin. 10-foot fadeaway on the way, no good. Rebound Cherry on the weak side. Cherry up with the right hand, no. Gets his own rebound, a third try up, slips out of his hands. Gump the tip, no good. Ball batted off the backboard. Gump with it, loose, and we're going to have, what do we have? Do we have a foul or a jump ball? Or do we have a timeout? Let's see. What is the indication? It's going to be a foul on Alma. It's going to be on Rodich. His first, team third. So they get him for a reach-in and that mad scramble for the basketball. Grove City keeps it, and another opportunity. Collins open, right wing 3 on the way long, doesn't go. Yarborough offensive rebound. Yarborough up and gets it to go. Chase Yarborough with 8, 9:98, and the Wolverines are back on top. 9:98 for Yarborough. Wolverines back on top, 25-23. Left wing Rosario with it. Wolverines in the 2-3 zone. Skelton, Yarborough, Wayforth, John Core, Collins, the Grove City 5. Far corner 3 by Gaddy, no good. Weak side board. Heitzman on the near baseline for the cutting St. Martin, no good. Ball batted around, tipped back out to Josh Bradley. Bradley kick it right wing. St. Martin with a ball fake and now finds Bradley on the baseline. Bradley up over Collins, blocked by John Core. Rebound grab by the Wolverines. From Grove City's postmen, John Core and Cherry, each with a big block here in this first half. 5 minutes to go in the opening half, 25-23. The entry inside for a cutting Skelton, and he is fouled on the entry. Foul goes on Jeremy Rosario, his first, team fourth. Donovan Collins back in for the Scots. Rosario, who gave Alma a lift off the bench. He'll exit. Haller in for the Wolverines, replacing Wayforth. Collins into the left corner to Yarbrough, back to Collins. Left wing three on the way, off the rim, no good. John Core battling with Gaddy for the rebound. John Core comes up with it. He gets tied up, and the arrow belongs to Alma. 4:52 to go in the half. 25-23. Game has been tied 6 times today. Alma looking to tie or retake the lead with 4:40 to go in the half. 2-3 from Grove City. Right wing with Collins. Back to Bradley. Josh Bradley left of the lane. Missed some time this year, but this is a different team when he's out there, certainly. Heitzman left of the lane, 10-footer, no good. Collins the rebound for Grove City. Both teams have cooled off a little bit. Alma now 3 for its last 12. Grove City shooting 41% for the game. Alma's at 44. Wolverines have the 2-point lead with 4:10 to go in the half. Skelton whips it inside for John Core. John Core posting up with the left hand, no good. Gets his own rebound. Harassed by Heitzman, it's loose. Goes out of bounds off of, there's an Alma man down. And that is Heitzman on the near side. And he touched the ball while he was out, so it stays Wolverine ball. Shot clock at 6. And the Wolverines will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. 25-23, Grove City leads. This is Wolverine basketball.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 11 private institutions and 2 associate members, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics. As a charter member of NCAA Division III, PAC student athletes excel in 23 varsity sports as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Thirty-second timeout taken by Grove City. Wolverines send Cherry, Collins, Yarbrough, Ward, and Skelton out there. Garazzi, Collins, Bradley, Gaddy, and Judson, the Alma 5, coming out of the break. 5 to shoot. Cherry on the block. Cherry up with the left hand, long, no good. And picking out the defensive rebound is Gaddy for Alma. Wolverines maintain the 2-point lead. 3:50 to go in the half. Coming up at the half, we'll look at the PAC standings, talk about some other Wolverines goings-ons, and of course, first half scoring and stats. Judson jump stop with the left block. Hook with the right hand, bounced on the rim a couple of times and fell off. And Drew Collins there to pick off the rebound for Grove City. Collins finds Yarbrough. Give it off to Ward, right side. Ward posting up. Ward up the right hand and good. John Ward, first points of the afternoon. And the Wolverines double the lead. It's 27-23. John Ward does so many things that don't show up in the box score. That play will show up in the box score, however. Collins left side with 3:10 to go in the half. Gaddy right wing. Move it up top to Bradley. Bradley left of the lane over Cherry up with the left hand, and foul going to be called on Cherry. Perhaps a bit of a late whistle, but there certainly was a lot of contact, and Cherry picks up his second, team third, and Josh Bradley will shoot 2. Bradley, 4 points today. 2 for 2 at the line. This is his 4th appearance of the season. He's made now 3 starts, including today. Long on that one, no good. John Core, Christensen, Gump in. Collins, Ward, Cherry out. The Wolverines send a new front line in, joining Skelton and Yarbrough as the guards with 3:03 to go in the half. Line to the left. Good for Bradley. Bradley makes it 27-24 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Yarbrough guarded by Bradley. Yarbrough to Skelton between the circles. And now for Russ Gump. Back up top, Yarbrough with it. 3 on the way. Got it! Chase Yarbrough with 11. That's 1,001 for Chase Yarbrough. So Chase Yarborough over 1,000 points. Left side 3. Collins no good. Rebound. John Core with it. Grabbed by Skelton. Down court. Gump behind the defense. Gump in the lane. Lefty lip is good. Russ Gump's first field goal of the afternoon. 32-24 Grove City. Wolverines trying to get some separation before halftime. Gaddy left corner. Back to Collins. Into the high post with it is Judson. Judson to the block. Reverse it back up top to Collins. 8 to shoot. Near corner Bradley, and he was standing out of bounds. Alma turns it over for the second time in the first half. Cutler back in for the Scots. Among others, the Grove City 5, Randall, Christensen, Wayforth, Cherry, and Jonah Bach. Collins, Cutler, Gaddy, St. Martin back in, or excuse me, that's Garazi, pardon me, and Judson, the Alma 5. With 1:55 to go in the half. Randall left wing to Wayforth. 9-1 run for the Wolverines. Christensen, top of the key. 3 on the way. Good for Mike Christensen. 9 for Mike Christensen. The Wolverines have opened up a double-digit lead. 35-24, a minute and a half to go in the first half. Into the high post with it is Judson against the zone. Judson spins in on Cherry across the lane. Loose, grabbed underneath by Garazi. Kick out right side. 3 for Collins, good. Alma needed that. Collins' second triple of the afternoon. He has 6. The lead cut to 8. 35-27, 1:08 to go first half. Bach down low for Christensen, and he is fouled inside. Foul goes on Gaddy, his first, team 5th. John Core and Ward in, Wayforth and Cherry out. With 1:06 to go in the half. Again, coming up at the half, first half recap, scoring stats, PAC scoreboard. This is the only game in the PAC today, but some interesting games yesterday. A couple of big wins on the men's side in non-conference play for PAC teams. Top of the key, 3, Ward, back of the rim, front of the rim, no good, and Garazi grabs the rebound for Alma. Under a minute to go in the half, 8-point Grove City lead. Collins, work at right corner, 3 for Preston Malpass. He hits it, and the lead cut down to 5, back-to-back threes for Alma. Christensen left side with 37 seconds to go. Down low for John Core underneath, flashes open, lays it up and in. Austin John Core with 4. Nice post entry from John Ward. Down to 20 seconds to go in the half. Alma can go for the final shot if the Scots want, and it appears that that is what head coach Mike Fitzpatrick wants. Wolverines stay in the 2-3. Cutler with 10 seconds to Collins, back to Cutler, 8 seconds. Left-hand dribble from Cutler, 4 seconds, works it onto the baseline. Underneath with it is Gaddy, shot up, no, rebound John Core, and that is the end of the first half. Grove City on top, 37-30. We will come back with a first half recap after this, here on the home of the Wolverines.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird, too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Halftime here in the Grove City College Arena, and the Grove City College men's basketball team leads Alma 37-30. Wolverines shot 16 of 35 in the first half. That's 46%. Alma 12 of 29 for 41%, but Alma started out 7 of 11 before cooling off. Grove City led in the first half by Chase Yarbrough with 11. And Yarbrough now over 1,000 points for his career, as he has 1,001. 9 for Mike Christensen. Austin Johncourt, Isaac Cherry with 4 each. 2 for John Ward. Caleb Haller with 3. Russ Gump 2. Kyle Randall 2 on the Alma side. It is Donovan Collins with 6. Josh Bradley 5. Paul Gaddy with 5. And then everything else pretty well spread out. Malpass a 3. Rosario with 3. 2 each for Cutler, Heitzman, Rodich, and Garazi. It is 37-30. Rebounds 23-13. The Grove City Edge. Each team only 2 turnovers in the first half. We'll take a break, take a look at the PAC standings and more here on the Wolverine Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies. Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better. Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Back here in the Grove City College Arena, halftime 37-30. Grove City with the lead. Want to say hello to our football play-by-play guy, Mark Means. He's tuned in today. And he noticed, of course, that was a rather quick first half of basketball, and indeed it was here today, but always good to hear from Mark. He's tuned in over today over in the Mahoning Valley, so great to hear from him. I know that Case Western Reserve men's head coach Todd McGinnis was planning on tuning in as well. Of course, Mike Fitzpatrick is Coach Mack's former assistant before taking the Alma job. And, of course, Todd played at Bethany. His big brother Scott's the AD at W&J, but I've known Todd a long time. And there was a guy, never had to crack the whip with him in terms of playing hard. But so many great games between Grove City and Bethany in the late 90s, early 2000s. And Todd McGinnis, certainly a central figure in all of those. And he was on a couple of PAC title teams his junior and senior seasons, and now doing great work as the Case Western Reserve men's basketball coach. Grove City with a 7-point lead here. Well, yesterday, W&J men a big win on the road at Carnegie Mellon, number 18 in the country. Presidents an 84-79 win, knocking off the Tartans. A big win for Ethan Smith-Stewart's squad. Then the Allegheny men last night went to Muskingum and pulled out a win 65-57. Muskingum 3-0 in the Ohio Athletic Conference. So a couple of good non-conference wins for Grove City teams, or for PAC teams. Grove City looking to join that today here in non-conference play, leading Alma at the break 37-30. We'll take a break, come back after this. We'll come back with the second half here on the Wolverine Sports Network.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home, and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
You use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water to make sure it's not too hot.
You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Take an ordinary putty knife and scrape off the old wax ring. Place the new wax ring over the flange, then line up the bolts with the bowl and gently set in place, making sure a proper seal is created with the flange and drain. Next.
Dad?
Yeah, sweetie.
Is that an old plumbing manual?
Oh, yeah, honey.
We really need to get some new books.
Right, do you want me to stop?
Nah, I kinda wanna know how it ends.
Okay. Tighten the bolts, line up the flushing valve to the opening in the top of the bowl, and secure the tank with a screwdriver and crescent wrench.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Alvin and the Chipmunks love to eat.
Who's hungry?
But even though you can't see or smell it, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
That's not good.
On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps.
We got this. This'll be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash your hands and surfaces often.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Separate. Keep raw meats, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods.
Watch and learn, my friends.
Cook. Make sure an adult uses a thermometer to cook meat, poultry, and seafood to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate promptly and pack your lunch with a freezer pack or ice.
Bingo! Dinner! She's a serve! Yay!
Keep your family safe and check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
Ladies and gentlemen, late in the first half of today's game, Grove City senior guard Chase Yarborough went over the 1,000-point mark for his career. He now has 1,001. He is the 32nd 1,000-point scorer in school history. Congratulations to the newest member of Grove City's 1,000-point club, number 12, Chase Yarborough. Chase Yarborough recognized before the start of the second half, going over 1,000 points in his career. Now 1,001 for Chase. Wolverines up top. Mike Christensen, 3, no, but a foul. And Mike Christensen, who scored 9 in the first half, he has a chance to join Yarborough in double figures. The foul will go on Luciano Garazzi, his first, and the team's first. Mike Christensen line to the left, number 2 in the PAC in free throw shooting. 93% on the season is Christensen. Actually 94 if you round up. Now 30 of 32 as he hits the first one. It's 2 for 2. Can he go 3 for 3? Christensen aims, shoots. Good. Knocks down all 3, and the lead back to 10, 40-30 Wolverines. A 5-0 spurt dating back to the end of the first half. That was after back-to-back threes from Alma made it a 5-point game. Wolverines stay in the 2-3. Heitzman the high-low to Garazi. Throws a rainbow near side. Nice catch made by Gaddy. Ball nearly knocked away by Kyle Randall. It stays Alma basketball. Alma has Bradley, Collins, Heitzman, Gaddy, and Garazi, the starting 5. Grove City has its starting 5 on the floor as well. Wayforth, Yarbrough, Randall, along with Mike Christensen and Isaac Cherry. 7 to shoot. Alma moving left to right, top of the key. Collins, 3, good. Collins, third 3 of the afternoon. The lead back to 7 at 40-33. Inbound knocked away. The Wolverines will try it again, this time from a stationary point. Caleb Haller in. Wayforth out. And we'll see if the shot clock will be adjusted. It will not. Full court pressure from Alma. Each team only 2 turnovers in the first half. Alma in the man-to-man. Yarbrough stripped, got it back, however. Move it over on the right wing to Christensen. Minute gone by, second half. 7-point Grove City lead. Teams swap the lead back and forth in the first half. 6 ties as well. Christensen baseline, turnaround Jay, good for Mike Christensen. He has all 5 in the second half for the Wolverines. The lead back to 9 at 42-33. Garazi underneath the hoop, kick it right corner to Collins. Bradley, top of the key, 3, no good. Kyle Randall flies in for the rebound for the Wolverines. Outlet down court, Yarbrough on the block for the trailer Haller. Finds Christensen left wing. Each team has 4 full timeouts and a 30 left. We do not have media timeouts today. Yarbrough working on the lanky Heitzman. Christensen back to Yarbrough. 10 to shoot. Cherry rips through. Cherry into the lane, stripped, lost it, got it back, puts it up, no. And rebound pulled in by Garazi of Alma. This Alma team, a dangerous team. Those guards, Bradley and Collins, they can really fill it up. Certainly the big guys have shown their ability to put the ball in the cylinder as well. 16 to shoot, 2 minutes gone by, second half. Bradley working on Christensen in the man-to-man. Now against Randall after a switch. Bradley on the block, puts it up, rattles out, no good, gets his own rebound as Josh Bradley. Put back blocked by Haller. Another rebound for Bradley, kick it out left wing. Gaddy, 3, good. Alma kept battling, and the Scots get the 3 from Gaddy, his second triple of the afternoon. And we have a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout taken by Alma. We'll take it as well. Grove City on top, 42-36. This is Wolverine basketball.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 11 private institutions and 2 associate members, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics. As a charter member of NCAA Division III, PAC student athletes excel in 23 varsity sports as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Alma taking the timeout. Scott's 4 full timeouts left. Grove City, as we said a few moments ago, 4 fulls plus a 30. Yarbrough trapped just past midcourt, finds Randall. Randall pulls up foul line jumper, no. Rebound snagged by Collins. Here comes Alma. 6-point Grove City lead. 17-20 to go. Right of the lane, shot put up with the right hand by Collins, off the mark, no good. The Wolverines get the defensive rebound. Yarbrough finds Cherry. And now Kyle Randall. Alma in the man-to-man. Ward with it. Ward on the left wing to Cherry. Top of the key. Yarbrough, 3. Not going to go off the back room, but Cherry the putback up and in. 6 for Isaac Cherry. First points in the second half. for the 6'6 sophomore. Bach, Skelton, Gump, John Core, and Collins at the table for Grove City. They'll be in on the next stoppage. Gaddy, right wing against Grove City's 2-3. Gaddy skipped left side for Collins. Collins, right-hand dribble, reversal back right wing to Gaddy. Long three, Gaddy got it. Third three of the night for Gaddy. And Alma within 5 at 44-39, 11 for Paul Gaddy. $16-18 to go, second half. 8 threes today by Alma. Ward, right side, back out to Christensen. Yarbrough, top of the key, 19-footer good. Yarbrough with 13 first points in the second half. 46-39, lead back to 7 with 15:50 to go. Yarbrough 11 in the first half, now a game-high 13. Actually, Christensen a game-high 14, excuse me. So a couple of Wolverines in double figures. Collins looking to get in doubles. That three-pointer is short. He has 3 threes for 9, and John Ward with a defensive rebound. Ahead to Christensen, who wasn't ready for it. Tipped away, however, by Gaddy, who he got hit in the chest or the throat. He's trying to maybe get some air. Wholesale changes for each team. Noah Cutler back in along with Preston Malpass for Alma. Garazi out, Bradley out. The new Grove City 5. Bach, Skelton, Collins, John Core, Gump. Skelton pulls up top of the key, 3 short. Rebound far corner, tracked down by Gaddy for Alma. Wolverines come up empty on that possession. Cutler running the point. Around a screen to the right. Pick and pop, move it up top. 3. Collins up good. Donovan Collins, 4th 3 of the afternoon. Alma back within 4, 46-42. Box inbounds, knocked out of bounds into the hallway, and it will stay Grove City ball. Alma 9 threes in the game. Wolverines inbound and try it again and knocked out of bounds. And shot clock's going to be at 29. In the meantime, Randall will check in, Skelton out. And it looks like we're having a little problem with our live stats. See if we can get those corrected. But anyway, we can tell you Alma 9 threes today. High post, John Core with it. John Core left of the lane, finds Randall. Swing it right wing to Bach, 10 to shoot. Collins left of the lane. Left wing, John Core, 5 to shoot. Randall to Bach, Jonah Bach, 3-ball, got it! Jonah Bach, he's been overdue. Lead back to 7, 49-42. He'd been in a slump for a little while, but hits that 3. He was so hot early in the season. Pass up top, intercepted. Randall, the steal, goes into the backcourt. Randall grabs it in the lane, lays it up and in. Randall, the steal and the score. Kyle with 4, 51-42, a quick 5 for Grove City. Cutler, right wing to Collins. Back up top, Cutler with it. Collins, another 3 on the way. Rims out, no good. Randall snags the rebound. And then it's fouled by Preston Malpass, trying to dislodge the rebound. It's Malpass's first, team second. Alma today, 9 of 18 on the 3-pointers. Changes for Grove City. Yarbrough in, Randall out, John Core out, Cherry back in. So it's Bach, Yarbrough, Collins, Wayforth, Cherry, the Grove City 5. Alma setting up full court man-to-man. See if they run and jump out of it or not. Yarbrough pestered by Collins in the backcourt. Yarbrough stripped and then tweaked that ankle. It's been a little bit tender. Chase looks like he's okay. He was wincing, though. Collins finds Wayforth, top of the circle. Yarbrough up top, 3 on the way. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound. Collins trying to save it, runs out of room. And it will be Alma basketball with 13:32 to go in the second half. I want to thank our stat crew today here. We have Tyler Grupak along with Tori Stevenson. Tori brought a friend. We didn't catch her name, but she's helping out too. And up top, our producer, Emma Daly. Emma, give us a wave. Atta girl. Emma, the pride of Karn City High School. Glad that everybody able to pitch in today on this rare Wednesday afternoon game. Left wing with it is Paul Gaddy. Up top, 3. Collins, good. Donovan Collins, 5th 3 of the afternoon. He has 15, and he's keeping the Scots in this one. Timeout taken by Alma. It's a full timeout, 13-12 to go. We'll take a break as well. Grove City up 51-45. This is Wolverine basketball on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Microblades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally loved.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Back here at the Grove City College Arena. Grove City ball coming out of the timeout. Alma 3 fouls left. Grove City 4 fouls into 30. Alma back to within 5 after Donovan Collins' third 3 of the second half. Collins now the game's high scorer with 15 points. Cherry right wing with it to Christensen. Back to Cherry on the right wing. Finds Yarbrough far side. Yarbrough posting up. Yarbrough in the paint. Up with the left hand and good. Chase Yarbrough matching Collins. He has 15 and the lead back to 8 at 53-45. Wolverines return to the 2-3. Elliott left side up top to Collins. Donovan Collins comes in averaging 9.5 per game. He has nearly doubled that. Right wing Collins has it. Collins slides to his left. Pull up 3. Knuckleball 3. Good. He is red hot. And the lead trimmed to 5. 53-48. 12-17 to go. Second half. Bach into the forecourt. Cutler all over him. Christensen swings it over to Yarbrough. Yarbrough drives around Collins. Yarbrough up with the left hand. Glass rim good. Yarbrough 6.5, 17 for the game. He and Collins going mano a mano. Lead back to 7. Cutler setting up the offense as Grove City's back into the man-to-man now. Cutler left of the lane up with the left hand. Might have been tipped by Cherry. Rebound grabbed by Caleb Haller. Haller into the forecourt with 11:40 to go. Bach. It's a big 3 he hit earlier in this half. Much needed for him and the Wolverines. Yarbrough posting up on Elliott. Yarbrough to the baseline. Up with the right hand and good. Chase Yarbrough. He's working on that next 1,000. Lead back to 9. Yarbrough now 1,009 in his career. He's moved past Justice Rice on the all-time scoring list. Left corner, Gaddy, 3, no good. Rebound, loose, still loose, tipped ahead. Block with it, finds Yarbrough. Yarbrough ahead to Haller, he'll lay it up and in. Caleb Haller with 5, 10-point lead, 59-49. Good ball movement, tic-tac-toe. Bach to Yarbrough to Haller. This hockey, Jonah would have gotten an assist too, but alas, we're on the hardwood and not the ice. Right corner, Rosario, 3 on the way, good. Rosario answers, second 3 of the game, and the long ball keeping Alma in this one, 59-51, 10:36 to go. Bach to Haller, right wing, Cherry. Into the high post for Christensen, he is fouled by Collins. Foul is Donovan Collins' first foul, team third. Judson with 2 for Alma. Cherry 2 for Grove City. That's it in terms of anything resembling foul trouble. Alma 12 of 22 on threes, 7 of 21 on twos today. 8-point Grove City lead. Inbound to John Core. Shot no good. Ward tips the rebound to Randall. Out to Christensen. 3. Got it. Mike Christensen sinks the 3. Second triple of the afternoon. Mike has 18. Check that, 17 for Christensen. Rosario with the left hand. He has 8, his first 2-pointer of the game. Rosario, long and a lefty. (62-53), 9:50 to go. This has been a fun game to watch. Pretty well played. Christensen up with the left hand, no good. Rebound grabbed by Randall, out to Ward. And we've had very few turnovers, very few fouls. A lot of flow. Teams have shot well. Ward left side, 3 on the way. Got it! John Ward with the 3. 5 for Ward. John Ward knocking down the 3. His third of the season. Lead back to 12. 9:19 to go. Alma ball in the forecourt. Rosario near right wing. Scott's in the black, white numbers and letters, burgundy and white trim. Grove City, the home whites in the red. Rosario into the paint, no but a foul. Rosario will shoot 2. The foul goes on John Ward. Ward's first, team first. Jeremy Rosario shooting 2. Third leading scorer coming in 7 points per game on the season. Malpass and Bradley also averaging 7. So they're in a 3-way tie. Gaddy at 6'6". Collins leading the way at 9.6, but he's bumped that up today with 6 threes for 18 points. Rosario, line to the right. Long, no good. He's now 4 for 7 at the line on the season. Drew Collins, Russ Gump in, Christensen out, Ward out with 9:11 to go. Line to the right, Jeremy Rosario. Deep crouch, puts it up, and good. 9 for Rosario, and it's 65-54. Alma has been in a lot of games this year, just haven't quite been able to close the deal a couple of times. This team is certainly going to rack up some wins, and certainly could get one here today, too. Long way to go, 8:55 to go, but Coach Fitzpatrick, there's a lot to work with here, certainly. Yarborough, jumper right of the lane, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of the Wolverines, and it will be Alma basketball. Cherry in for John Core. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Grove City. 30-second timeout, 8:50 to go. Grove City leads Alma 65-54. You're watching Wolverine basketball on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Ask their parents a lot of questions.
Why can't people fly?
Gravity.
Is the moon really made of cheese?
Yep, cream cheese.
When can I move into a big kid's car seat?
For some questions, parents may not have the answer, but that's okay. They can't know everything, but knowing the right seat for their age and size will help protect them in a car crash. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Where do babies come from?
Good luck, Dad. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Timeout on the floor taken by Grove City, so all the 30s have been exhausted. 3 timeouts left for Alma. Grove City with 4, and it's Alma basketball. Moving left to right, I want to say hello to Mark Slazak, who does a lot of broadcasting over at Westminster, as well as a lot of high school sports in the Mercer County area. His daughter Ellie's a junior here at Grove City, but Mark is tuning in today, getting a free scout, if you will. Alma will be at Westminster tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Rain Rodich back in and threw it away. Russ Gump jumped into the passing lane and comes up with a steal for Grove City. Always good to hear from Mark, a basketball aficionado. Collins, inside for Cherry, reverse layup, up and good for Isaac Cherry. 8 for Isaac. The lead is 13, 8:18 to go, and that is the largest lead of the afternoon for the Wolverines. Bradley left of the lane. Bradley driving kick for Rodich. Rodich into the lane, lost it. He's in some trouble. is going to be tied up in the lane. Alma has the arrow, 12 on the shot clock. Wayforth, Skelton, and Bach in. Gump, Randall, Yarbrough exit for the Wolverines. Certainly feels like a possession where Alma has to cash in. Again, the way the Alma has shot the three today, never out of it, but momentum has swung to the Grove City side. Judson shovels it out to Bradley. Bradley in on Collins. Bradley spins, lays it up and in, and a much-needed hoop for Alma. First points of the second half for Bradley. Bach brings it ahead for the Wolverines, who go right to left. Alma in the man-to-man. Wayforth finds Cherry, right wing, and now Drew Collins. Back to Cherry. Wolverines reversing the ball around the perimeter. Wayforth left side. 10 to shoot. Bach with it. Left wing for Wayforth. 20-footer. Wayforth got it! Jackson Wayforth's first points of the afternoon, and they come at a big time, 69-56. Lead back to 13, Wayforth. Inside reverse layup by Bradley, a little bit out of control, can't get it to go. There was a lot of contact, and the rebound grabbed by Grove City. Collins to Bach, Skelton back to the trailer. Collins, three on the way, back of the iron, no. Ball tipped up in the air and snagged by Aiden Judson for Alma. Outlet ahead for Rodich, 6:50 to go. Work near side. Rodich tried to give to Judson, just caught a greaser, goes out of bounds. And Alma turns it over for the sixth time this afternoon. Yarbrough, Haller, Christensen return for the Wolverines. Rosario checks out along with Judson on the Alma side. So the Alma five is Corbin Heitzman. Paul Gaddy is back in. Josh Bradley. Donovan Collins returns. And rounding out the five is Rodich. 6:36 to go. 20 on the shot clock. Cherry right side. Cherry bounced pass to Yarbrough. Posting up. Yarbrough up with the left hand and good. The hook for Yarbrough. He has 21 and then a little bit shaken up at the end of the play. And that ankle which he injured in the W&J game 2 weeks ago. He's going to be helped to the near side. That's, I don't know if he just landed on somebody's foot, but Yarbrough 21 today, but being helped to the near side, and athletic trainer Lauren Rose will check on him. And the Wolverines, they only have four guys out there. Now Mike Christensen, who was helping chase over to the near side, will return. One-two-two from the Wolverines for the first time today, just to try and slow down Alma. High post with it is Heitzman. Heitzman back to Collins, top of the key, three, front of the rim, and he gets the roll. Collins, seventh three of the afternoon, 21 for Donovan Collins. Randall trapped in the backcourt, finds Skelton. Here come the Wolverines, ahead to Haller. Haller for Christensen, over his head. Out of bounds, had the right idea, but just a little bit too much on it. Alma a chance to cut into this 12-point margin. Ward back in for Haller on the Grove City side. Again, Alma 13 of 23 from behind the three-point line. Grove City 6 of 12, not as if the Wolverines have been tepid on threes either. Rodich right wing. Give it off to Collins. Lob near block and over the head of Heitzman, who was posting up. Too much on that one, and Alma turns it over for the seventh time today. Alma 7 turnovers. Grove City only 5. Wolverines overall 30 of 55 for 55%. Alma 22 of 47. That's 47%. Randall to Christensen, gets to Ward, beating the 10 count. Ward, foul line extended far side. We'll give it off to Christensen. Left wing to Cherry. Bounce past Christensen, posting up on Bradley. Christensen, fadeaway jumper, long. And Corbin Heitzman comes up with a rebound after a nice box out. 5:10 to go. Rodich with it. Leaves it for the trailer. Collins, three. That one's off the mark. Battling for his own rebound. He can't grab it. Mike Christensen with it for the Wolverines. Christensen, speed dribble into the forecourt. To the line, to the lane, up with the left hand off the backboard. Out of control, no good. Gaddy the rebound. Gaddy ahead to Heitzman. Heitzman in the lane. Lefty layup is good. for Corbin Heitzman. He has 4, and Alma will take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 4:51 to go. Wolverines lead by 10. You're watching Grove City College basketball on the Wolverines Sports Network.
This is Grove City College President Paul McNulty. Grove City College is a highly ranked national liberal arts college where your formation is viewed holistically, embracing mind, heart, and hand. You'll discover your calling and be equipped to pursue it. You'll also be a part of a community of purpose and principle. Faithfulness to this mission is one of our core values. Learn more about us at gcc.edu.
Back here in the Grove City College Arena, Grove City and Alma meeting for the second time all time. They played 44 years ago, January of 1981, at the Ohio Wesleyan Frank Shannon Invitational. Grove City winning that one 82-77. And right now the Wolverines looking to go 2-0 all time. There is some additional history between the two schools, as Grove City College's fourth president, J. Stanley Harker, prior to coming back to Grove City, he was a 1925 alum. He was the president of Alma College before coming back to Grove City in the 1950s. So some connection between the two schools, separated by about a 5.5-hour drive. Alma, in the state of Michigan, due north of Lansing and due west of Saginaw. It was about a 5.5-hour trip down for the Scots. 4:45 to go. Grove City up 10 here at home. Looking to go to 7-3 overall. Christensen out to Bach. Swinging left side to Gump. John Core finds Bach. Alma in the man-to-man. Bounce pass, Christensen. Christensen steps back left wing, 9 to shoot. Randall in the corner. Guarded out there by Collins. 5 to shoot. Bach whips it inside. Randall gets behind the defender. Layup is good for Kyle Randall. 6 for Randall. And the lead back to a dozen at 73-61. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Bradley left side. Bradley guarded by the rangy Russ Gump. No look pass to Rosario right side. Rosario into the lane over John Core, no good, and a foul will be called. Is it on the rebound or the shot? And it's going to be on the shot. It's on Austin John Core. It's on the follow through. John Core's first, team second. And Rosario back to the line. Rosario, 6 points today, 1 of 2 at the line. 9 points. 6 in the second half. First one is long, no good. Gump out, Wayforth back in. In terms of fouls, Alma 3 in the half, Grove City 2. If you start thinking about needing to foul, right now that would probably be something would be more the Alma side, but you never know. Second free throw long, no good, and Wayforth comes up with the rebound, then he'll be fouled by Bradley, his first, team fourth, and considering score, time, etc., not the worst foul that's been committed in the history of basketball. Of course, National Basketball Day coming up later this week, I believe, the anniversary of Dr. Naismith inventing this great sport. He'd like that move from Kyle Randall. He goes coast to coast. Randall with 8, 75-61 Grove City. Collins steps back, long 2, short. Rebound tipped out to Wayforth, finds Christensen. Christensen dribbling down court to Randall. Randall, runner, glass, rim, and good. Randall with 10, matching his jersey number. Kyle Randall helping Grove City salt away this one, 77-61. 3:20 to go. Wolverines have opened up their largest lead of the afternoon. Getty with it. Gaddy, right side to Collins. Collins to Rosario right side, 10 to shoot. Rosario, long 3, no, weak side board. Heitzman with it, his putback, no, tipped by Heitzman, no, and a foul underneath on the Wolverines. It'll go on Jackson Wayforth, his first, team third. Ward, Collins, Haller, Cherry return for Grove City. Skelton also back in with 3:03 left. Alma sets up a 1-4. Bradley will trigger. The lob is tipped away. Haller got a hand on it. Haller has both hands on it. Haller into the lane. Finger roll up, missed it. Skelton slammed it home. Anderson Skelton. That's how you get in the scoring column. Skelton, the follow, did not give up on the play, and Wolverines have an 18-point lead. 2:40 to go. Collins pulls up 3, left side short. Rebound Haller. Ahead to Skelton. Skelton will zip it over to John Ward. Reversal over to Collins, now back to Caleb Haller. Wolverines have gotten a lot of contributions from a lot of guys today. Looking to go to 7-3 here at the semester break. Haller finds Ward, posting up on Heitzman. Ward, 10-footer in the lane, got it! Big John with 7. 81-61, 2 minutes to go. (81-61). Grove City has broken it open late. Shot left of the lane by Gaddy, no good. It was blocked. Rebound Collins. Looked like Haller might have gotten a hand on it. Ward was there also. Ward far corner. Ward on Heitzman. Ward got whacked by Heitzman. Minute 40 to go. Gump in, John Ward out. John Ward, what an afternoon he's had. 7 points certainly stands out, but just so many little things. 3 of 4 from the floor. Good defense, always in the right place at the right time. Skelton, he was in the right place at the right time in that dunk a little while ago. He'll check out. Randall back in. Inbound, deflected away. Collins battling with Haller. It's loose, still loose. And Haller somehow comes out of there with it. The ball kind of defied physics. Wolverines have it. 5 to shoot. Randall in the lane, runner around the rim and out, no good. Ball batted off the rim by Cherry. Cherry gets it, muscles it up, no but a foul. And Isaac Cherry to shoot 2 with 1:22 to go. Foul goes on Heitzman, his first, team 5th. And Cherry to the line for the first time today. Isaac 8 points, 4 in the first half, 4 in the second half. Cherry 13 of 24 at the line this year, 54%. First one is good for Cherry. Wolverines now will go a little deeper into the bench. We see Nick Eckelmeyer, 6'7" freshman out of the Toledo area. Liam Conklin, 6'4", he's out of Connecticut. Josh Backus, a Michigan guy in, along with Mike Vaughn out of the Pittsburgh area. Cherry hits the second one. 10 points for Isaac Cherry today. And Owen Wolf, another Michigan guy. He's in also with a minute 22 to go. And I don't think 5 minutes ago you would not have expected either team to be emptying the bench, but Grove City's been able to break it open late. The final score is not going to tell the whole story of this one. Bradley right wing for Rosario, 3, no good. Backus had the rebound, he got clocked. Shot put up by Gaddy, no good. Eckelmeyer blocked it, the rebound out of bounds, and it stays Alma basketball with 1:03 to go in this one. Bradley receives the inbounds. Josh Bradley in around Conklin, off of the right hand, no good. And Gaddy hit the deck. Not sure what happened there. Just got tangled up. He's helped up. He's battled today, certainly. This Alma team has battled. But Grove City here at home is going to pull away for a win. Interesting to see how Alma does once MIAA play starts. Scots will be at Westminster tomorrow. Then they go to Iowa between Christmas and New Year's before starting MIAA play in January. That's a great league, and Alma finished 4th last year. First time Alma ever hosted an MIAA tournament game. Wolf gets it inside. Conklin posting up. Conklin in on Rosario. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Good look. Wouldn't go. Gaddy the rebound. Under a half minute to go in this one. Collins left wing with it. Collins whips it near side. And Gaddy ran into Bradley. Pretty good shot that Gaddy delivered. Gaddy, he's put together. A good set of shoulders on him. And the Bradley on the wrong end of that. Alma turns it over. The Wolverines will dribble it out. 9th turnover of the game for Alma. 5 for Grove City. It's been a clean game, not many fouls, but the Wolverines are going to get a win today. 83-61, it's a Wolverine winner. We'll come back to the happy recap after this on the home of the Wolverines.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Back here with the happy recap, the Grove City College men's basketball team pulls away from Alma for an 83-61 victory. Grove City now 7-3 on the season. Alma drops to 0-8. But a game that was a lot closer than this final score will indicate. Grove City able to pull away down the stretch and get the victory in this one. 83-61. We'll come back with the scoring recap. We will have stats and much, much more. Maybe a guest or two here as the postgame rolls on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Back here one final time on the Wolverine Sports Network. Grove City an 83-61 win today over Alma as Grove City pulls away down the stretch as this game was tight really for about 34-35 minutes. In fact, it was a 9-point game with 10 minutes to go, 62-53. But then a 21-8 run for Grove City over the final 10 minutes to pull away. In fact, Alma cut it to 53-48. Donovan Collins, one of his 5 threes in the second half, made it 53-48. That came with 12.5 minutes to go, but back-to-back baskets from Chase Yarborough made it a 9-point game. Caleb Howler added a basket, and the Wolverines were back up 11. So from 53-48 to 83-61, Wolverines outscoring the Scots 30-13 over the final 12 and 1/2 minutes in this one. Grove City now 7-3 overall, and Alma 0-8. Wolverines led today. Chase Yarborough, one of 4 men in double figures, 21 points. He goes over 1,000 points in his career. Now 1,011 for Chase. Mike Christensen was 17. Isaac Cherry 10. Kyle Randall with 10. Randall 8 coming in the second half. John Ward was 7. Caleb Howler a 2 and a 3 for 5. Austin Johncore a pair of baskets in the first half for 4. Anderson Skelton, a follow-up dunk for 2. Russ Gump, Jackson Wayforth, each had a basket for 2. Jonah Bach hit a 3 for 3 points. Drew Collins, Mike Vaughn, Josh Backus, Liam Conklin, Nick Eckelmeyer, and I believe that's everybody that played. They did not score. Alma led by a pair of double-digit scores, Donovan Collins with 21, 11 for Paul Gaddy. Collins hit 7 threes, by the way, 7 of the 13 for the Scots today. 9 for Jeremy Rosario, 7 for Joss Bradley, Corbin Heitzman with 4, Preston Malpass hit a 3 for 3, Luciano Garazzi, who made the start today, he had 2, Rain Rodich with 2, and Noah Cutler a basket for 2. Josh Elliott, Logan St. Martin both played, did not score. Aiden Judson went 0 for 2 at the line, he did not score. So Grove City was 29 twos, 6 threes, 7 of 7 at the line for 83 points. Alma 10 twos, 13 threes, 2 of 8 at the line, 61. Other numbers of interest. Alma finished the game 23 of 58 from the field. That is 40%. 11 of 29 in the second half for 38%. Grove City shot 54% for the game, 35 of 65. That's 54%. 19 of 30 in the second half for the Wolverines. Alma finished 13 of 28 on threes, 46%. Grove City 3 of 6 in each half for 50%, 6 of 12. Total, 5 turnovers for Grove City, 9 for Alma. Wolverines 39-27 edge on the glass. Isaac Cherry led the way with 5. Kyle Randall and Mike Christensen had 3, along with Drew Collins, Jonah Bach, and Austin Johncore. Heitzman a game-high 6 rebounds for Alma. Caleb Howler 4 assists. Kyle Randall with 3, and 4 assists for Donovan Collins on the Alma side. Your final, 83-61. And with that, we will call it an afternoon here on the Grove City, or at the Grove City College Arena. I want to thank our stat crew here. We had Tyler Grupak and Tori Stevenson up top doing all the production and camera work and so forth. Emma Daly. So we appreciate all of Emma's work. Yeah, good job, Emma. 2 thumbs up for Emma. We appreciate Emma and Tori coming in and helping us out here this afternoon. Thanks to Athletic Director Todd Gibson for all of his support, and as well as Assistant Athletic Director Jordan White. Thanks to John Hake, our photographer and videographer. Looks like he has some good stuff up on the laptop already. So these days, you don't have to take the film to Photomat anymore and wait 2 days for them. But thanks to John, and certainly thanks to everybody who tuned in today. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast as Grove City gets the win 83-61. This is Ryan Briggs saying so long. Well, I wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. It's our final athletic event. On the men's side, the women will be down in Tampa Bay, Florida, playing North Park tomorrow and Wisconsin Stout on Friday. The all-time three-point shooter here, Brian Giesler here, head women's coach at Mount Aloysius. Good to see Brian here. Have to give him a shout-out as well. But he coaches at Mount Aloysius women. The Grove City women are down in Florida. You can go to athletics.gcc.edu and check out the links on that one. But unfortunately, the Wolverine Sports Network not making it to the Tampa area this year, but maybe next year. But anyway, we want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. We'll be back on the air on the 30th. Wolverines will host Allegheny at noon, and we'll be on air with the Steve Lammy Show at 11:30. So kind of a unusual Monday 11:30. Feels like maybe a big-time conference tournament or something of that sort. But we'll be on air at 11:30, and tip-off high noon is Allegheny, which defeated Ohio Athletic Conference co-leader Muskingum last night. The Gators will come down from the Tool City for that one on the 30th. Once again, this is Ryan Briggs saying good afternoon. Thanks for listening. It's a Wolverine winner, 83-61 your final, and you watched or listened to it here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverine Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.